just to test the voice. I think this audio sounds better. I've done it again, haven't I? I've just realised I've been talking for an hour and 26 minutes and the sound's been off. Well, I suppose it happens. I just realised there. So everything that I've said it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh well, basically what I'm saying here is that it's the maple farm. I've called it pallet farm. That's our farm. So what I was saying is, yeah, I'll just have to not so much do it again because we've kind of already started. I guess I'll kind of come up with a voice overview of this stream, and that could be episode 1. What I was saying was that this is kind of the hopefully the first in a small series of videos. My plan is which I'll probably repeat in the voiceover, so if you're listening to it again, is that the plan is to have the farm for 2 years, try and keep it going, so things are set up, options are set up, so every time we go to sleep, obviously that counts as a month, so that should be 24 episodes essentially, or 24 saves. But yeah, but before I finished this stream I wanted to get the farm set up and I wanted to do a small harvest, and I was going to do the corn, but the corn's not ready to be harvested, so we ended up buying the wheat farm, so I had to buy the new header, and yeah, so basically the farm's set up, but I'll maybe do it, but that's kind of embarrassing, but hey, we all make mistakes, and it has been a long time since I've streamed, and I completely forgot to check number one thing, and that was the microphone, so yeah, so anyway, let's get into the harvest. So what I tried to do there was lift the header with the forklift front loader, but obviously it was too heavy. Just because I didn't want to try and keep it as real as I can, although, you know, as real as I can, because I'm a complete newbie when it comes to this farm and stuff. I am new to it, but I've never actually really successfully run a farm. Like, I roughly know what to do. So if I put that as a bit lined up correctly, it's alright. So for that's now locked onto there. Okay, so it was the wrong way around. I don't know how you tell, I really don't know how you tell which way to load it, but at least it's all fixed itself, so I don't need to worry about it falling off. And then we'll drag this back over and we can start doing our wheat. Push this up. There we go. What's quite good about this harvester is that it can attach a little trailer to it. So away we go again. So I was saying what I just noticed, it's like because I've changed the settings to miles per hour, which is what I'm used to. You see we're now doing 20 miles an hour, it's super fast. I wondered if the signs would change just because of the map, so we'll see when we come down, because this is obviously an Irish map, and being from Scotland I would prefer to do kind of UK kind of style maps, and Ireland's pretty close to, you know, in terms of, it's obviously it's not the UK, but it's close in terms of it drives on the same side of us, you know, it's what do you call it? You know, they do speak English, and you know, yeah. But anyway, still can't. I genuinely can't believe I left that microphone off for all that time. Yeah, I should have checked it. But anyway, we'll keep an eye out for a sign, see if it's changed, and then we'll get this first harvest done. And see, we've got a little town, a little farm set up rather. So the farm, I've decided to call it Pallet Town, just because obviously I'm still doing my Pogo and stuff. I'm kind of playing that in the background at the moment. I feel like the format at the moment is a bit I wouldn't say stale, but it's always the way with the meta. But it's just what it is at the moment. So we do have the new set getting released. I think it was this week or last week. So the sign didn't change, and I think the client is getting updated. In fact, the new client can actually be out now because it was down for maintenance between 3 and 11. It's quite a long window when you think about it to do the update. But obviously, PTCG AL has a lot of bugs and issues with it. Just looking at the social media, people are just complaining about it crashing or breaking on them. Although I've not experienced all the problems people have had, I have had it kind of acting weird now and then, where things like cards kind of lock up, and then there are people clearly either it's crashed on them and they can't do anything, so they end up just passing over to you, all this kind of stuff. So, but sometimes also I think people, if they're losing, they just kind of give up and just kind of wait, but yeah, that's so embarrassing. I forgot to put that microphone on. But anyway, I can do, as I say, I'll do a wee edit, and that can be episode 1. I'll do something. And on the plus side, I can kind of cut. It's not as going to be as long. Well, maybe it's a good idea to do, like, for each episode, do kind of like a live stream, and then kind of break it down into chunks, so you can have an option of watching the full live one, or watching a wee cut down version, as opposed to like being a sort of streams we go on for an hour and a half now. So whereas if I was to cut it down to a video, I could probably cut it down to half an hour if we cut out some of the back and forth, that kind of stuff, kind of speed up time. But yeah, that's yeah. Streaming 101, make sure your mic's turned on. But anyway, we've done well so far. I'm set up and we're going, hello, how's it going? Yeah, I can't believe I'd left my microphone off for so long. I genuinely can't believe that. Okay, so that's our field over here. Didn't get the notification, but that's alright. Just trying to get back into this a wee bit. So is this this is our field here. So kind of learning this. I've had my microphone off for most of the stream anyway, so I'm going to do an update of it. So I think maybe is that the best way? No, I think probably what we want to do actually is I know crop damage is on, and it would probably be better to turn it off being a newbie or being newish. Because I roughly know what I'm doing, but I quite like having it on for a bit of realism. Kind of forces me to kind of practice a bit or get better with how we're doing it, planning. See, the problem is that I think I need to really knock down, because we now own this, I think I need to cut these trees down. So how do we do that? I think there is a way to do it. Because I want to make a small path just to get in and out. So if we go to not farmland, I did that last time. It's construction, and if we go to landscaping, what map is this? So this is it's called Maple. It's like an Irish kind of map, or is an Irish based map. So sculpting is probably not what we want. Painting. If I paint, I put dirt. So if I put dirt here, does that take away the trees? No, it's not taking away the trees, is it? How do we get rid of the? How do we get rid of this? Oh, I see X demolish there. So is that? No, it's not letting me demolish. Yeah, this must be for something else. Plants. Basically just want to make a wee hole here. Chainsaw if the land is owned. Oh, you're saying just take it. Yeah, I do own the land, so you think I can chainsaw it. Right, in which case then let us go to the Turn that off. Occasions. So if we buy a chainsaw, oh, they're all £1,000. Which one looks nicer? We'll open a metallic. McCulloch. No, so outside a maybe chainsaw. Let's obviously get inside the car. I thought it was. Oh, you see, I can't do it because it's a. No, it's a bush. I don't know how you kind of knock that down because I'd like to just make it a path here, something to get in and out, you know. How do you select the chainsaw? I don't know. So does that activate as B? So let's try it here. No, doesn't seem to be taking it away. I wonder if there is another way in which to get rid of that. This is all practice. Technically speaking, if I put I'd probably put land on it and just get rid of it. I don't know if that's like if I was to put it would cost me, like if I was to put that shed there, that would leave me a gap. You know, it should technically replace that grass, I think. But it would look, I think it would look slightly weird. Don't know how to do it. Probably you can paint over it with ground texture, I think. So if I do landscaping, painting, I tried that though. So this is. So there grass, I'll just do grass. Oh, I see, if I come over here it's not counting as land alone, but see, look, it's painted there, right, so I need to buy that, I need to buy this field to be able to do it, so then in which case can I, because I own this bit down here, can I do this then? Because I own both these sides. If I do that here, no, that's not taking it away. So maybe I can try the tool down here. Because like maybe it's because I don't necessarily own that side. The worst comes to worst, I mean, I could try putting down a garage and see if it just gives me a little gap. It doesn't need to be a massive gap. Let's see, so B to activate hand tool, so pressing B. No, nothing's happening, so it's slightly, I suppose this thing with doing mods is kind of learning this kind of stuff. What I want to try is, well, it's a costly experiment. New construction, as I was saying, if I was to put a shed here, would it, or something else, if I was to put something there, would it fix it? So if I did then I can just demolish a shed, overlaps another object. See, hang on, there's a fence or something there. So really, I suppose then in which case, maybe I can't do it for this particular land. It's quite a hard one, so what we'll do then is, rather than try and destroy much of your land, just drive around because I want to get the harvest done. That's how I want to finish the stream, as I was saying. Looks like, yeah, it looks like there's a fence in it. Yeah, maybe that's something to look into, but we'll just get this, see if we get this harvested or started at least anyway. Just drive around. I've put obviously crop destruction doesn't need to be on, but I've put it on anyway, just for realism's sake, so we can kind of just try and avoid as much as we can around, and then I can just harvest it that way. This is going to be a bit tight around here because of the trees. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to accept it. There's just gonna know what we can do. It's not too bad. Oops. There's a tree there. There's only really one side that's getting destroyed. So, good to know. So we've done that there. Probably what is better to happen is to have the to have my tractor come up and put it in. So if we leave this here now, pop out and grab a tractor. And we'll shift this over here. We can look at how to do that field another day. We'll just go and shift this, and actually we'll be able to sleep soon as well, because I did say we would do an episode until we sleep, because that would count as a month, and I was going to do the 24 episodes in 2 years, and then so be it. So what we can do now is we want to turn this around. So it's a sound just because you're here now, because also I've completely forgot about the microphone for an hour and a half, which is rather embarrassing. I think the sound and everything's all good. Okay, so it's just going to be the first hour and a half just me doing this to obviously some synth wave beats. So I'm just going to turn this around, and I am now stuck. There we go. We're Austin Powers, isn't it? Come on. Up in the trees. Don't make me get the other one and just like ram it. Because I will do that. Should be enough. Oh, come on. Doesn't seem to want me to let me go that way. There seems to be obviously a tree or something blocking it. There's I can see now why the bendy ones are better than the straight ones, but I still prefer the straight ones. In which case what we'll do is we can just the traffic can just hold on a wee minute while I do this. There. Mix is okay. LC music. Game sound effects might be a tad high, but I think it's okay. I'll see if I turn it down, because see that's kind of things that I want. So we go to here should be sound effects somewhere. Radio hectares now. Let's see the sound effects. That's slightly wrong. Sorry, I'll fix it for next time anyway. I've completely messed up this one anyway, because as I say, I just spent an hour and a half talking and it's not been recorded. So I feel so dumb. That's right, he's all back up now. Just give me a minute. I need to straighten this up a wee bit better. Right, there we go. Take that away. Oh, don't start new trees. I might need to. You know what? I've just realised what we've got. Of course, we just chop down these feckin' trees. Come here. Can I do it? Are you going to allow me to? Because it's a modded map. Doesn't seem to be. Let me do it. Press B. Definitely own that land. So don't even know what's stopping me. Is there a stump or something? We'll just I'll probably start this again. Although I quite like this map, it's I feel like this is what's the problem with these. It's not necessarily a problem in the map, the mods. It's maybe a bit too big. I don't know. We got it out. I got it out eventually. I nearly gave up there. But I didn't. No, just start the harvest. But I need to, for the sake of the traffic, man. I mean, you could have given me a better roommate. You know what I mean? Get this out of the way and get the traffic flowing again. Yeah, there are stumps on, but yeah, just have to accept it. I really, there must be a way to remove the hedges. I'll have a look at it off stream and see if I can figure out how to remove them. Even though there is stumps there must be a way to remove them, because I own both sides of it, so I should be able to at least make a little hole to make it a bit easier to get in and out there. So that should be traffic flowing again. Oh, not jump in front of the car. Yeah, because I do own that field, so it should be good. So it says, I mean, it's ready to be harvested, so it says harvested. So well, it's because I've driven over it. It's the damaged stuff. So I need to do some googling. Right, so we want to unfold the harvester. Want to enable the straw swarf, because I want to collect the straw. Lower the header, and then we want to start it. I think you also move that down slightly as well. You still have your snowball, like. Do I still have it? I should do, I think so, yeah. The wee white one, yeah I do, I should have it. And away we go. It's all everything's all boxed up. I've tried things, I did bin a few stuff, but I don't think I binned that mic. I think I kept it. It's a good wee mic that. I mean obviously the Yeti's better. But it's a good wee mic though. Would you like it back? You can have it back. I'm not using it, so you can have it back. The only thing is, I don't know if I've got the stand. It's the only thing. I'll need to see if I can find a stand for it. But you can have the mic back. Probably for a carpet cleaner. You really want rid of that carpet cleaner. Anyway, at least I've started now. I've started harvesting the first crop now, so I feel better. It took a while. It took an hour and a half for set up and talking to nobody. But I was saying either I'll edit it and just make a little video out of it, so it's episode 1, and just I'll narrate over it, or I'll what do you call it? But it will be a slightly odd one, so we're just going to do the I think this is called the header part of the field. Basically just do go around the outside, and then we'll start doing the inside. I'll probably need to bring a trailer up soon. But hey, if you want me to take that carpet cleaner, I'll take it. I'll give you a mic. That's up to you. At the end of the day, I do have 3 dogs on the new house's carpet surrounding as well. But I know it's just been a calm stream. Although I just noticed how I've set things up. See the chats appear on the stream, which is good. I might need to change that up a wee bit. But no, I don't know. I'll see. I'll take it out. I might start again with this. It's been a learning curve. This So the answer is ultimately, for anyone who ends up watching this far, I don't know yet what I'm going to do. I'll either continue playing on this map as it is, or I'll start again but do a fresh video. Ultimately the plan is, as I said at the start, which nobody heard, was my plan is to, although I've played Farming Simulator quite a few times and I know how it kind of works, the problem is I don't really keep a farm for too long, so my goal is to keep a farm for 2 years. That's in-game years, not actual real life years, and see how much money we can make and stuff like that. So I want to try and find a good UK map. I might need to look outside the mod page to see if we can find one. Obviously there's like Purebeck and there's Camden Farm and stuff like that, which, as I said at the start, was a good one, but I didn't like the farm. Yeah, but that's kind of what we're going to do. So I'm going to finish doing this field, and then on into the stream. Hopefully it won't be too long. And actually I just realised the time as well, so I might need to not quit sooner. But it's been a good experience doing this stream again, and getting the dust off, and obviously just talking away to myself. So I do like Farming Simulator, just to get nice views, nice relaxing game, calming game. It can be quite a rewarding game if you play it, you play it for a long time. Yeah. Just keep going round in circles. I think you're better going up and down now. We'll just go on again. Let's see if we can use our baler to make some straw bales. So we'll just go up and down. We're only at 62% fill, so I imagine we're going to need to get a trailer. We're probably going to take a trailer in a bit. Or a harvester in a bit rather. But at least now that I've done the header part, we can get stuff in and out here quite easily. To say the maps and stuff like that are good, or maybe need to pick a different map. Just to be better. I do like the standard maps, but I feel like the modded maps just have, I don't know, they just feel better. But it's when you get things like when you get stuck, like I was getting stuck there, you kind of feel a bit, annoyed by it. But yeah. Anywho, got a nice view up there. And we've put in our good shaft. We've transported all our vehicles. And we've started doing our first harvest. We need to learn to get better at doing this. So we're at 77%. I could just get a worker to do it, and I could follow them and start baling. I want to try and do it myself, save a bit of money, because obviously I've spent a lot of money setting the farm up here, and we've only got 43 left, which I want to keep in case we do need to buy anything. And we should have pretty much most things we need, at least to do a season or two. There's always something to end up forgetting. So, right, and we want to then go up and down, so we come around here, and then up. Because the header's down, it's obviously a lot slower. Also, the good thing about the modding maps is that the fields themselves feel more realistic as well. You don't get perfectly square fields all the time. There's always little bumps, and this is on a slope. But also, look at the view. A nice mountain view. There's also a nice sunny day. August we've got here, so we should be harvesting. Oh, actually, I just realised we're 97% full, so we probably need to bring the trailer in, and we'll get to 100 and then we'll bring the trailer in. Right, stop. So that's us. So I want to put the pipe out, and I'll go and grab a trailer from the farm. We'll just skip over to here, so disconnect that. Grab our new trailer. Back. And then this over here. And I don't actually know how much this trailer can take. It might take 2 trailer fills to empty that harvester. I'm not actually sure because it is a small trailer, but I'm generally surprised a lot of time when it comes to this. Usually it's these wee trailers can actually carry a lot. So we want to cut up in here. And we'll go here. See how much we can empty out. Fix ourselves a little bit. Face the right way anyway. Rest of it's going to fill up. Fill it up. Fill it up. What's that, Alfie? What's that, Alfie? Can always upgrade. Yeah, that's true. You can always upgrade the trailer. That's true. So we'll see. See, it's always surprises me how much it takes. I mean, it's probably is going to take the full load. It's not the whole load. That's what it is. But he's on the plane and he's stealing the stuff. He's like, fill up, please, getting the champagne. Right, so we got left in the harvester. Oh, it's taking the full round, that's good. So bring the pipe in, again low on head, and that's a wee bit, and kick it off, and away we go. Get this done, and then we can call it as a shift. I think that's a decent shift, and then actually in episode 2, if I do decide to keep with this, we can get our bales and hopefully harvest some crop. And I'll do, as I say, if I decide to do it, I'll do like a voiceover clip of it, so yeah. Just got to own your mistakes, you know, there's no point in shying away. I should have checked, I should have noticed that the microphone wasn't going up and down, but I didn't. So, anyway, some people might like to just listen to silence and synthwave on beats on the go with farming sim, who knows. It is an odd combination in many ways, I suppose, but I'll maybe change the music up a bit as well. Change the music up a bit. An hour and a half of speaking without the mic on, that's so extreme embarrassment, but hey, I'll stop going on about it and let's get some farm done. It's also very late as well, like I didn't actually realise the time, so in Scotland at the moment it's currently 11:45, so actually it's very late. Hopefully we get this field done and get the crops into the silo next 20 minutes or so, and then we can call it into the stream, and we might actually nap so that we can see what the next day is going to bring. The next day we will bale this up and we'll do the corn as well. Kind of bought the header, as I was explaining at the start. Initially I was just going to do the corn, but the corn's not ready to harvest, and I really did want to harvest something, so we ended up having to buy the next header for the wheat. Just to make it a bit quicker. Round and turn. Yeah, I do like the mod. I do, as I was saying, these maps are on that back on again are good. I don't know necessarily the best ones to learn on, and I do miss my steering wheel, as I said several times during my quiet stream. That's what I call it, the quiet stream. Quiet stream. Anyway, we'll get this finished. Maybe one of the good things about doing the video edit as well is you can actually obviously speed up this kind of process. And as I say, I put course, you can see up in the top right now, I've got course play on as well, because I want to have a go at that as well. I've never used it. I think it's used to, as it says, you kind of set up a course on a field and you can kind of just leave the AI to do it, or you can just kind of hold the accelerator down for yourself, so it's a bit easier. I'm not quite sure how it works. I'm generally not sure it works. So yeah, so we do again. Right, let's spin it round. Oh. If I can pull another, well, 2 up downs, maybe. Probably more actually, given how the field is getting wider as I'm going along. It's going to be actually probably 2 trailers, 2 and a bit trailers I would imagine, if they get loaded up into here. 2 and a bit trailers. Right, nice and calm. Bring it back. Down. Yeah, it's getting nice and short now. I've obviously done it in a kind of slightly daft way. I should have just went round the head once and then started going up and down, as opposed to kind of going round the head kind of twice and then going up and down. On the plus side, you know, hopefully I'm not hearing too much background noise from downstairs. Wife and sister-in-law are watching their programme. They were super excited to watch, so we're currently binge watching it till the end. Yep. It's really just an annoying like triangle there I've got, so it'd be good to square it off in some fashion. We are taking it. Yeah, a couple of downs. Hopefully it'll take us to another one. It's probably going to be no matter. It'll be a little bit. There'll be like a little bit left. See, that's like a bit farms, and you just gotta love these views. You know, you can't. Not sometimes in my angles, just harvester just slowly turning away. See, I wasn't watching, I missed that one, but so not a big deal. We're all members at one point. Let's see if we can get the rest of this. Just going down and round. I think that's what we'll do. We'll just kind of go around and just kind of get this done as quickly as we can. About 85%, and I knew it was going to take another trail load, and then there'll be a little bit as well. But I'm going to definitely want to have a look at taking these trees away. We'll do that off stream, see if I can work out who would do it. So So should be good. Oh man, like 90%, and I've only got this bit left to roll it. Want it? Let's find out. One. It's quite a good yield we're getting off, and we call it a good yield we're getting off this crop. 94, 95, 1, 6, 7. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit left. It's so annoying. 98, 99, and then this bit should take us to 100. Yeah. Maybe just get a wee bit of mist. Right, so we'll need to go and transfer that to the little bit to the silo, come back, then we'll get the rest of that. So I'll just hop off there, and then come across to here, and then let's go and take it to the silo. Done this way. Swing this in here, and put our stuff in. So far left there's enough room taking that stuff off, and I did. Cool. So RBY. RBY, sorry. But it's the LBY. I'm going to follow that. Cool. Let's go and get the rest of that now. I've got that song in my head. I am the one and only. Nobody but me. Back to the words, but it's just like that. Sound is in my head. Right. So we get another load, and then we get that little bit done. So here's probably okay. Put the pipe out. I'm just, must be just short of that. No more. Get back. There we go. Just let that fill up. We'll take a full load and then we'll see what we've got left. I reckon there's what? Like maybe 10% now. Cool. Let's see if we can get this little bit. Maybe 5%. We'll take it back 5%. Even less. Even less than 5%. 1%. %. Right, I'm going to say that's us done. Although I know there's a little bit there. I'm going to say that's good enough for our first one. We'll see if we can put that 2% in there. You're going to take it. Yeah, no. Perfect. Alright. Let's start that up. Put the pipe in. What we'll do is we will just see if we can drive that down. What I'm going to do actually is just pretend, because what I'd like to do is put a hole here where I can just drive through. I know there's some fires, but I assume I don't hit one. Oh no, see there's poles all the way around there. I can just see them. Now, is there one there that I can... I don't think there's any down here. There might be one there. Yeah, but that's what I want to do, is just have a little bit I can drive through. But if we have to kind of accept that we've got to do that, then fair enough. What we'll do is we'll place our tools away because we're done for the day. So we'll put that down. Just tidy up the yard a little bit. We're going to pop our harvester back in. It's all nice and slow. We need to unfold it as well. So it's us put it that way. For now, say we've only got a small farm now, but you know we'll slowly expand. We'll put another shed probably, and probably get the same kind of shed actually, or maybe go for something different, like so we can put our tools in. But for now, we can park the trailers here. And we'll also just leave this over here where we're leaving the header stuff. Just leave it probably to here. Can we do that? Probably not. I'll probably have to reverse that. Yeah, so it's facing easier for us to pick up when we need it. Makes sense. Doesn't need to be perfect. End of the day, your farms are not 100% perfect on it. So what we'll do is we'll pop our little massy in here. Okay, and then we're just going to pick up our trailer. And then we just need to dump this in and we are done. So yeah, I need to see if we can either delete these trees somehow, or say put a hole in it over there. But before I call it, I'm just going to try the trees. I know the fence didn't work, but I wonder if it'll work with the trees. Let's get rid of those trees, because obviously what's that called? The chainsaw's not working for some reason. Oops. Around. Oops. Empty our wheat. So yeah, that's good job done in the fountain and the little farm. Right, just park this here now. And we will, just because I always like them to point out, because when you need them you can just drive away. There's this in. Right. We'll have a look at the trees. I know I don't need to walk over here, but I want to walk over here. Right, so I want to see that the other trees are fine. It's just, I think it's just these kind of first trees we want to kind of get rid of. So, sorry, it's the shop I want to go to. And I want to go to construction, landscaping, demolish. Oh, maybe I can just demolish. Is that what it is? Can I just go down demolish? X. Doesn't seem to be doing. Okay, let's can we demolish this? No. Value. I wonder if I use the house. Maybe I can use the house. Can we demolish it? Yes, it's not. Doesn't seem to be wanting to. Oops, hang on. Let's put something. What's that? Where do we take out to demolish anything? So that's annoying. But anyway, I'll look at that for next stream. So with that, guys, I'm done, and I'll speak to you next time. Bye.